Today I'm going to show you how to make some really crispy and crunchy pickles, so stay tuned. First, what you want to do is give your pickles a wash. There's going to be two sides to your pickle. The lighter side is the blossom end, and the stem side, that's the tip there. You're always going to want to cut off a little bit of the blossom end because it has an enzyme and that can make your pickles soft. We want crunchy ones. So go ahead and trim the bottoms of that light part of the cucumber.
You'll
Sugar,
need to get
if you like
some
your pickles
vinegar,
a little bit sweeter,
5%
and some optional
acidic.
things
You need
are
to
some
check the
pickling
label.
spice, garlic
You'll
powder,
also need some
dill.
water, some pickling salt, and if you like your pickles a little sweeter, go ahead and grab yourself some sugar. You'll also need some things like pickling spice, some pickle crisp, some garlic powder, granulated garlic, and some hot chilies if you like it spicy. So you're gonna add 2 cups of water, 2 cups of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of salt. And if you like it sweeter, go ahead and you can put 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now you can double, triple, quadruple this recipe. All depends how many cucumbers you have. Dill is another wonderful thing that you can add inside. You can use fresh or dry dill. So stir in your salt and your sugar if you're using it to make it dissolve. Then what you're going to do is get yourself some clean wash jars. Just wash them with hot soapy water. And you're going to start stuffing it with your cucumbers and your herbs. I'm just putting in a half a teaspoon of garlic granules and the same amount for pickling spice per pint, and an eighth of a teaspoon for the pickle crisp. Pickle crisp is optional. Now make sure you put in all your cucumbers in tightly and snugly, because if you don't put them in there nice and tight and snug, they will float, and you kind of want to keep the cucumbers unsubmerged under the brine. When your water comes to a roiling boil, now is the time to start filling your jars. So you're going to pour your brine into your jars until they cover the cucumbers. So you can see how the liquid is just over top of those cucumbers in the jar. And I'm just going to take a cloth and wipe the rim before I put on the lids. Now take your clean lids and you can just put them on and screw on the band till fingertip tight. Remember, hot liquids go into hot water, so bring your water up to a simmer before you put your jars in. Once your jars are in, you're going to go ahead and bring it up to a boil again. Once it comes to a full rolling boil, then you can set the timer. 10 minutes for pints, 15 minutes for quarts. And there you have it, how you make crispy, crunchy, homemade pickles. See you next time from the Two Crazy Cannolis.